What's up, everyone? Moss Holder here with Grim Realms Gaming. Today we got an interesting video. They put out the events list, and one of them, I believe it happens to be on Sunday, is going to be Commoner Blitz. It's a very interesting format, and I figured I'd show you for a very wacky Doranthia build. But anyway, let's get to it. We got Doranthia with her Dawnblade, and I'm sure you've noticed there's the Hatchet Body of 9. This can come in certain matchups for that matter, especially there are no Sigil Solaces, there are no Blessings of Deliverance, so now all of a sudden you can play shipping damage kind of game against Bravo for that matter. There is a way to gain life, it's Sun's Kiss, but that doesn't have go again unless you go for a lot of hoops. But one thing I like about Warrior is also the fact that the versatility of its common equipment. We got Gallantry Gold. Now this can be even powerful with Dawnblade or even with the hatchets right here. But not only that, it's got Battleborn, so it's not a one-trick pony, kind of like the crude armor stuff. Then we got the Ironhide Helm and Plagues, which is going to be pretty key. You can resemble a bit of the Fridge, because currently you can get up to 2, 4, 5, 6 armor block in a single turn if you choose to, but will require one card out of your hand, maybe 2, but ideally you just want to pitch a yellow or higher in order to activate this on a key turn, leaving yourself with a free card or even a 4-card hand with the Arson. Now, I do got some no-room gloves, hoods, and robes to give respect to Wizard, even though it doesn't have the boots and whatnot. It can definitely go in a number of directions, because I do believe Wizard will be somewhat relevant. Of course, refraction borders, gotta have those. But anyway, I'm sure you're noticing this. What the heck are pummels doing in here? Now, due to the fact that we don't have Warrior's Valor and Commoner's formats, the build is not as consistent. However, one thing that's always got people on their minds when facing against Warrior and regular Blitz is always the fact, what kind of attack reactions are they going to have? And the pummels were also put in here simply because I want to be able to run some true drops or higher with 6 or more power. And even though Prism won't have Illusionist Footsteps, for that matter, they still have access to Time Skipper boots, the one-time Trick Pony Dreamweaver arms. And of course, if they want to go in a certain build, they can go Lead the Charge from Arcane Rising as a common. They can, but however, that makes it a bit awkward, because now all of a sudden you're talking a 3-card hand, because Lead the Charge, your pitch, plus a Phantasm attack that's cheaper, something like that. So all of a sudden, that could be a bit awkward for them, so I don't know. They will run Lead the Charge. It's kind of difficult to say. But pummels are definitely in there, along with the various amounts of attack reactions, simply because we want the opponent to be playing a guessing game. Do I block this sword? Does he have a crap ton of weapon attack reactions? Or do I somewhat block this 2-drop or higher, only to get pummeled? That is the surprise factor of this deck. And of course, we got a little bit of Dominate if we can get it through, but Push Forward Red's also good for pumping up your attack. +3, even if you don't get the Dominate, it's not bad of an effect. But as we're moving down, we got Rally the Rearguard right here. This is one of those 2-drops that I mentioned, but it has a bit more versatility against Bravo, which, if they were going to go in this Commoner format, I would have to say they need to run the Zealous Belting Engine, because I don't think they can play the slow grind game anymore. Because Blessed Deliverance is not available, or Sigil Soulless. Rally rear guard is versatile for being a pommel target, but also can be in a lot of ways unmovable that's not really restricted by what you can pitch. Can be helpful in those situations, or just a beat stick for a pommel, like I said. Then of course we got razor reflexes to pump up the attack of the dawn blade or target sword or dagger attack. Oh man. So it's only good for dawn blade. I'll have to keep that in mind. Sharpened steel, it's always going to be good for pumping up your attack and not costing anything. Stroke of foresight, just some more attack reactions in the blue one, because we want to be able to have some pitch available. Decent amount of blue pitch. Currently there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 blues. That way we can support these 2 or 3 higher drops, for that matter. Agent Onslaught, yellow, has 6 power. I was debating going red, but it's like a bit clunky, I'm not gonna lie. And I wanted to make sure I smooth out the mana, the pitch value in this deck as best as possible per turn. Well, and Raging Onslaught blue, I just put it in so that way I had more targets for pommel, and it pitches for free, and another important fact is it blocks for free, for that matter. And of course, Wounded Bowl yellow, which has 6 power, which is good for Phantasm, because I can't imagine Prism's gonna be running a heavy Phantasm line, because it's got to be resource intensive, and not only that, but we got to keep them honest somewhat, and not only that, it's also good with pommel. Pommel won't know. Then of course we got Driving Blade for giving like Dawn Blade or even Hatchet Body Go Again, and of course Unmovable. It does pitch for free, but this can come in against not only just Prism with their big Phantasm attacks, but also this can come in particular against Bravo and this Commoners format, because they're going to be able to dominate quite a few cards. So we gotta want to make sure that we can arsenal from time to time and be able to defend efficiently so they don't get crush effects such as well, they're rather limited because a lot of their good. I would have to say Crush the Weak is probably the best one against Rush aggro decks, for that matter. But there's various other stuff they can do, but we want to make sure we can negate crush effects, for that matter, and Unmovable is rather good. Not only that, based on what I've seen, they can only go up to 8 or 7 attack because of the common slots and Guardian. But anyway, the overview of this deck, the reason why I built it this way is it's a bit of a split versatility, but I just wanted to make sure that we can get the opponent guessing extremely well for this particular situation. That's what I want to do. And I'm sure, I think Razor Reflex is going to be dead if I put in the Hatchet Body Mines. I didn't honestly think about that. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board. That's probably the flex spot if you want to put something else in there, or if you're planning on going a pure Dawnblade build. But anyway, this is Mossler Help with Commoners Blitz Dori build. Have a good day.